everybody's business.
Well, safety is really important, and that's ultimately what this is about. We want to make sure that everybody, whether you're waiting at a platform or riding the bus, feels safe in our
That's right. And just like the young man said, sometimes you can go down there. And I'm a substance abuse counselor. I know how marijuana is smelling about all that. But it's bad when you come to the bus stop and somebody toking a joint. And they're going to make everybody smell like people going to work, people going to court. So you're going to have the live feed out there maybe at the station too where the people are going to be?
As most people are aware, marijuana is legal within the state, within the Commonwealth of Virginia. So anything.
Wait a minute, what you say now?
Marijuana is illegal.
That's right.
If it's within the Commonwealth of Virginia. So if you're on the public right-of-way, which includes our buses, and you are caught doing that on the sidewalk, on a pulled station, at a bus stop, then that is an enforceable item that RPD can take. So the concern is absolutely valid from our customers. If you're waiting at a stop, it does have a strong scent.
Yes, and you could be going to court.
Correct.
You could be going to work. It's going to get in your hair.
Yes.
See, some people do things and they don't think. It's just for them. They don't think about everybody else involved. So I'm like, do it. But do it somewhere else. Don't wait out there for all them people, old people, to get out there at the bus stop. You stand there token a black and mile or whatever. That's the wrong place for it.
And I think that it gets down to the root of let's all be courteous to each other when we ride. I know we were just talking about not spreading germs, which is covering your sneezes, but even if you smoke cigarettes, which again, fine, just make sure that you're not doing it in close proximity to maybe kids.
Somebody with asthma, bronchitis.
Correct. You just be considerate of other people that are waiting at a bus stop or using that same public space.
Treat the people the way you want to be treated. That's the bottom line.
And that's really the heart of our, what we call the rules of riding. We hope that everyone will be considerate of other people. That gets to headphones as well. If you're listening to music on the bus, which I do sometimes when I ride, I always make sure I have my headphones in. I don't just hit play and let everybody else listen to my music.
Going on. But look, I want to ask you this now, and Mr. Ragland isn't here now. I have been working with him for over a couple of years, and GRTC, and it hurt me to my heart. They actually had buses filled with gas, heat, bathrooms that they would send down to their social services and pick up those homeless people. They wouldn't charge the city of Richmond a dime. Mr. Ragland told me many times, he said, Miss Parham, all they got to do is pick up the phone and call, and GRTC will be there to pick up them homeless people at 6 o'clock in the morning and let them stay on a bus until the stores open where they can go in, or allow them to be taken somewhere else if they had somewhere to go. We've got this new mayor, this new loser. This is what I'm going to call him, and I'm not going to change my mind. They don't have nothing to do with you.
Understood.
But he have killed people since he been in office. He refuses to open up extra shelter for these people. Now, tomorrow night, we're supposed to have tornadic weather. Hurricane, tornadoes, they just leave these people out in the street like they're a piece of trash. I want to let this loser know now. You have already killed some homeless people, but I want the world to know that, in fact, I have known for years that social services, all you had to do was pick up the phone and call these good people, and GRTC, it wouldn't cost you a dime, but the people died. It can be 20 degrees out there, and you stand out there for 5 minutes and you can lose your feet. I've seen people toes fall off in the shoes. I cried. At night I couldn't sleep because I knew it was so cold, and the people sleeping in the cars with 4 babies, mom and dad is sleeping in the cars. It's horrible. Some states actually give free rides to some homeless people in some states when it's so bad.
Right, and GRTC absolutely has been called on by especially the emergency response team. So it could be RPD, it could be RMA, the ambulance authority. And we, for example, there was a summer event where there was a march that took place. I don't remember which one, and I apologize. But it was really hot that day, and we knew that there was going to be a
passing out.
lot of people. So we stepped in and were welcomed, and obviously really glad that we were asked to help. And we provided 2 air-conditioned buses, and there were a number of people who had to come on because of heat exhaustion. So you're absolutely right. GRTC has been a solution in the past for public safety for these types of incidents when there's going to be known heat and known cold. We can assist with that.
And climate weather with the snow and the rain. These losers don't even bother to care. But they can go and make sure the dog shelter is taken care of. I'm telling you, Richmond is going backwards like my girl said. But see, I'm going to leave that in God's hands. Because when I was with you, Stoney, at the convention center for Thanksgiving, and it don't have nothing to do with you, I held you in my arms. You read back in my arms. You were so comfortable, and I threw you a kiss. And that kiss was either a kiss of life or a kiss of death. And I said to you, do you know me? You said, yeah, I know you. Sucker, you don't know me playing with my seniors out there. You don't know me with those losers that you sleeping around with while these people are freezing to death. You have no heart, no dignity. Anytime these people would send a bus out at 6 o'clock in the morning to pick these people up, and you would rather for them to die from frostbite? Tell them what else? Frostbite, they lose their toes, they lose their fingers, they lose everything from the cold weather. But I pray to my God that the same thing that you all put those people through, that each of you all experience that for yourself. So, Carrie Rose, I'm so glad to have you here, beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
You have answered some questions because it hurts me, because I have a conscience. See, I learned these people don't have a conscience. Nothing bothers them. That's why the majority of them do the corrupt things that they do, because they don't care. There are no repercussions for them. They would lock me up for talking to you about the bus, but do you think I care, boo?
Well, this is freedom and that's why we're here, is to make sure that we get the information out. And
but look, when I speak at City Hall, the losers pull the cameras out.
Oh.
Isn't that awful? Because they know what I'm saying is the truth. They will actually pull the cameras out of City Hall when I speak and tell the truth. That's why I'm going to tell it from the mountaintop. I want to thank you, baby, for everything that you're doing. Any more questions for Miss Rose? Please call in now. I don't want to hear it later. Oh, Teddy, I had a question and I've been... Call in now.
And of course, you can always call later if you
That's
have something
right.
later.
Giving the numbers again, baby girl.
So you can, if you still until 7 o'clock, customer service is open. So if you have a question right now that you want to get answered, even though I'm here with Miss Barham,
that's right.
You can call 804-358-4782, especially to answer some of the questions and topics that we've talked about, like where do I catch the bus during construction? When does the bus come by this location? Is there a detour today? We've had some construction today that caused detours off of Robinson, so on the 3 and the 4. So if you have those questions, call customer service. They'll be able to help you. If you want to reach me directly, that phone number again is 804-474-9354.
All right. I wanted to ask you this. It was something, oh my God, about the bus.
Oh, I've been there where you have that right there in front.
About the bus. It's been killing my seniors when I see them little people walking with nothing but their bags and they're being knocked down and robbed. I got to be Wonder Woman. I'm going to fix me. I got a bad outfit, y'all. It's going to fit me just in voluptuous body and stuff. But I'm going to be fighting crime. Stoney, I'm coming after you. Because you're going to have to learn how to treat these people in this city. You're brand new. You're new to this city. You didn't even have a library card until when? A couple of weeks ago. What kind of grown man goes around without a library card?
I use my library card. I love it.
I love it.
I just read a great book
Yes.
from the main library, and it's such a great resource.
And I volunteer there too. I just love it.
Don't they have, or did they just have it this weekend, the book sale? Yeah, that's really cool. I learned from somebody else at the public library that if you donate books, that's where they go, is to these book sales, and that funding goes back into
the library.
Into the library.
And let me say this too. Some of the bus stops have, I want you to tell the people who to call when you got rude, nasty bus drivers. We got a lot of them. I done put them on the internet. I done put them on Facebook. I done put them on YouTube.
If you have a
I
negative,
don't like it. That's right.
Yeah, if you have a negative experience or something that just didn't sit right with you, we want to make sure that we hear about it. And it's that same phone number that's on your screen, 804-358-3872.
And we don't want you all to be nasty to them, because it's their job to take care of us and carry us where we need to go safely. They don't need the radio all loud. You being rude and ugly to the other riders on the bus. Show more love. Give more hugs. Then we can solve some more problems.
That sounds
Is
good.
that a caller coming in? Good evening.
Hey, Teddy, I had to call back. I was going on to Broad Street 6, and one of the bus drivers, he texted.
Texting.
You know what I mean?
He texting on the bus.
Do you recall which time and
He
day?
driving, and he
Broad Street
working and
6.
texting as he drives. You understand?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember?
Do you-
Traffic was heavy in the morning.
What bus number was it? Always get the bus number first.
Okay. Well, I'll do that. I'll be watching everything.
That's right, like me. That's right. See it all.
They don't have no business texting and everything.
And driving.
Nobody driving anything, including operating a bicycle, should be texting.
Yeah, okay, baby, I'm gone.
All right, darling. Love you for that. So, like she said, if you have a problem with a bus driver, don't handle it yourself. Don't hold up the bus. Write the number down. Call in like I do. Take pictures, because we want to change the bus system.
That's how we resolve problems, is with you being engaged with us so that we can take care of that.
So I also want to say there have been incidences where the bus drivers leave the poor people at the bus stop at night. They are not looking. They are flying down the street, Carrie.
We have
that
heard
is
that.
a terrible thing. You know, I called in. I missed that last bus. I'd be mad as hell. I can't walk to where I live.
Exactly. And one of the things that we've been working with the city on especially is lighting. Lighting, we've heard from residents, is ultimately the root of what is that problem, is that the operators can't see somebody waiting at the stop, and somebody waiting at the stop is trying to be in a safe location.
That's right.
And it may not be the lit part.
All
so
right.
we want to make sure that we're hearing all of that. So whenever you have a concern, make sure you explain all of your experience so that we can find out if there's something else, somebody else that we need to work with to solve it, then we can fix it.
See, I'm a professional. I don't do things the way you want me to do them, but I get the job done. That's why why won't they let me on your board of directors? I've been trying to get on your board of directors forever. They just keep blocking me off because of my mouth, but I know what I'm talking about.
And you're in the city of Richmond.
That's right.
So the way that works, we talked about this a little bit earlier in the show if you missed it, is the city council will appoint 3 directors. So what you would do is reach out to your city council and you would say, I'm really interested in being considered for the next round of board nominations.
Okay. Well, I think that for them to do that for me, I'd have to grow a penis. They're not playing with me. They don't play right. So I'm going to stay the girl I am. And this is Teddy Perham, and I want to give special thanks to my guest tonight.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And take the numbers and call her if you got any questions or concerns, or your bus is not showing up, or it's too full and leaving you. We're out. We're over and out. Love you guys.